everyone, my name is Jeff Fields McCormick, and welcome back to Madden Mobile. Now first off, I do want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas and welcome to the Madden Mobile Christmas Special. Now before we start, I do want to give a huge shout out to Madden Plug 1997 on Instagram. He is the account that I will be using for today's video, so if you want to go ahead and give him a huge thanks, make sure to follow him on Instagram at MaddenPlug1997. This is the same guy that let me use his account for the Calvin Johnson Black Friday video. So Madden Plug, thank you so much for letting me use your account. I'm very excited to jump into this Walter Payton gameplay, and you've been a huge supporter of the channel. Lots of fun to chat with, great helper, all around awesome person, and I am incredibly honored and excited to have you in my corner. So thank you so much, everybody watching. Thank you all so much for dropping by. All right, now, before we jump into the gameplay, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the promo as well as Walter Payton's stats. All right, so this is one of the Ghosts of Madden Masters. You can see Shannon Sharp right there. I'm going to be pulling packs for him tomorrow morning. You should see that in a video dropping sometime on the 26th. Going to come down here. He has an amazing team, by the way, as you can see here. So we're going to jump into Walter Payton. Now, to get Walter Payton, I do want to go ahead and mention that this is a boom or bust exclusive. You can complete the Ghost of Madden Past event, which will give you a boom or bust pack for that event. I believe you gain cheer points pretty much every time you do it, so you are always getting something out of it. Now, when you pull them, they will be 94 overall with the option to make them 96, or to pull one of the 93 overall masters like Drew Brees or Joey Bosa. I highly recommend going ahead and getting the 94 you pull up to 96. Now, the Ghosts of Madden Past did have 3 players drop today from these events. The first one was, of course, Derek Brooks, Buccaneers legend. Then we had Walter Payton, which you're going to see gameplay of here in a second. And then third and finally, the one that I'm going to be trying to pull in packs tomorrow is the almighty Denver legend himself, Shannon Sharp. So let's go ahead and jump into the stats for 96 overall evolvable Walter Payton. Now, more than likely, this will end up being his final card for the halfback position. This is an amazing pull, and congratulations to Madden Plug for pulling this. These have insanely low drop rates, but you definitely got a Christmas present from EA, so congratulations. All right, so Walter Payton, Sweetness himself, the legendary number 34 for the Chicago Bears. He is a 96 overall, once evolved up from 94, with a guaranteed, check this out, 70 power. He is vertical, so he goes all the way up to 76 on this guy's team. That is amazing. 76 power, and he's nowhere near maxed out. This is at level 1. He has 76 power. This card is insane by power alone. We haven't even jumped into the actual stats yet. The power alone on this card is incredible. Like I said a second ago, Sweetness is vertical, so if you run a verticals game plan like this guy right here does, you'll get a bonus on your team when you play with this card. All right, now let's go ahead and jump in his 96 overall card stats. He has 93 speed, which is really good. This is a little bit lower than the NFL 100 Dickerson and Jim Brown, which have 94 speed at 94 overall. He has 91 strength. That's incredible. That's better than my Fletcher Cox D tackle, if I remember correctly, which is just insane to see. 94 agility. He is incredibly agile. 94 acceleration. Wow. All of these are in the 90s pretty much. So 94 agility, like I said a second ago, he is incredibly fast. He's incredibly agile. With 94 acceleration, he can turn on the jets like that and just keep on zipping. That's amazing to see. 93 awareness. He can easily read defenses. He can read where the blitzes are going to come in, what gaps the linebackers and linemen are trying to shoot. He can cut around, read off of these D linemen and these linebackers and tell where the best hole is. Next up, he has 92 carry. This means that he's able to carry without any problem. Fumbles will not be an issue, and he will probably be able to hold on to this a lot better if he does get hit by those big linemen like Mean Joe Green and the linebackers like Von Miller and those kind of powerful cards that are in the game. Alright, he has 72 catch, which does seem a little low, but that's actually really high for a running back. 92 elusiveness. This is where Eric Dickerson excels and just kind of shows how good this Walter Payton is. With 92 elusiveness, he can very easily elude defenders. He's very stealthy in a sense. very slick with his movements. So this means that with 94 trucking, he can easily just lay a shoulder, take out those defensive players, and keep on moving. 94 spin move. He's going to be twirling around, spinning off of defenders like crazy all throughout this gameplay. 95 juke move. So on top of being able to spin really well, he can easily cut around and juke through and around defenders very well get those huge gains and break some ankles in the process. Next up, 93 stiff arm. He's going to be throwing a Heisman all day long. This is going to be incredible to see. He's going to be shoving off people. He's going to be spinning around them, juking them out, shoving them to the ground. That's a very physical, very fast, very strong, and well-built card. 93 ball carrier vision. This means he knows exactly where he's going, and he gets there. 64 catching traffic. Once again, catching stats are usually pretty low for running backs, but 64 is actually better than you usually see. So this means that more or less about 60% of the time that he goes up for a contested ball, he'll be able to bring it down. This is going to be a situational stat where if it's double coverage, he might do better than if it's like 5 guys on him. So you just have to kind of keep that in mind when you're reading these stats that are situationally based. Next up, 65 route running. Once again, route-based stats, catching-based stats are usually pretty low for running backs, so seeing anything above 40 is actually really good. So 65 route running is really good for this guy. This means he's going to be able to stick true to his routes and adjust them accordingly to make the best reads and the best catches for those huge gains and touchdowns. And then finally, 56 pass block. So if your quarterback drops back to pass, he will have a decent blocking stat. Of course, it's not going to be as good as like a Christian Okoye fullback that is built for blocking, but he will still be able to block up players, at least to some degree, to give your quarterback a couple of extra seconds to throw or to make the proper reads. He is a power back halfback, so he's a very powerful, very strength-based card, as we saw. With all those trucking stats, his strength stats, his juke, his elusiveness, his speed, all that, he's a very powerful player. He is the Ghost of Madden Past Master, the evolvable card we talked about a second ago. He is not an incredibly tall player. He's not a very big guy. He was only 5'10", 200 pounds. So relatively small for a running back. He was very fast, very agile, and having a smaller frame made him slip past people a lot easier than some of these bigger, bulkier running backs and fullbacks in the league. We're going to jump into 4 Overdrive matches with the 96 overall Ghost of Madden Past Master, Walter Payton. We're going to get to see just how good Sweetness is in Madden Mobile in a competitive sense, and then I'll be able to tell you guys whether or not you should add him to your team once you're able to buy him off the auction house. Alright, and we are playing against the New York Giant in what looks like the Field of Fear Stadium. Come down here and hit. Oh, he still does not get through. That brings up 3rd and 11. Try buck sweep over here. 3rd and 11. Gonna come down, gonna come down, gonna come down. Can we get anywhere? And he does break through. Oh, okay, that's gonna bring up an inches situation. 4th and 1. We are gonna go for it because why not? Gonna come down right here and easy first down, maybe. Yeah, I think we got that. Okay, we're good. Maybe not quite as easy as I thought, but we still got it. We're gonna come with an O trap right here. Gonna come down between the center and the O guard right there. Going to get a nice gain, maybe 6, maybe 7. Not quite into the end zone, but we are 2nd and goal from what looks like about the 1-yard line. All right, we're going to come down here, going to come down here, going to come down. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Strong toss right here. Going to take strong toss to the outside. We have our extra blocker right there. That is Bo Jackson. We're going to get 4, maybe 5 yards. We're not seeing any incredibly exciting runs just yet, unfortunately. I was really hoping to see some huge breakaways, but Walter Payton just can't seem to break through like we need him to. Let's gonna come down here, try just straight halfback search, come off the far side with him, see what we can happen. And okay, he's gonna shove off one guy, gonna shove off, and he can't break through. This is not a good game for Walter Payton. Halfback plunge right here. Let's try this one again, maybe with a little bit better success. And he just gets laid out. We're not seeing a whole lot of anything successful coming right here. Halfback blast to the outside, maybe. See if this will give us something. Going to come right there. And still can't break away. That's about a 7-yard gain, it looks like. 7 yards. There we go. But we're not getting any of those big breakaway gains. All right, come on, right there. No. Unfortunately, he has been a bit underperforming, but this is also against a really good defense, so you do have to keep that in mind. Nothing particularly exciting going on this game, and we are just blown out of the water. We do get a touchdown with him, though, so that's exciting. See if we can get one last play, maybe get a breakaway right here to save this game. Nothing's going to happen there. We're going to go ahead and get shut down. 2nd and 10, maybe 2nd and 11 would have been off of that. He only racked up what looks like 47 rushing yards, but we did get 2 touchdowns with him. So not too bad there. We're going to go ahead and continue. We're going to jump into another game and hopefully a much better game. Like I said, that was against a really good defense, so we had a lot of trouble going against him. He had a really good D-line, really good linebacker set. See what happens. See what happens. We're going to come down and just can't break through there. Our O-line having some significant trouble right now.
All right, here we go.
We're going to try buck sweep to the other side. And hopefully, okay, he's going to shove off of that guy. And we're going to have him dive into the end zone. Touchdown, let's go. That's what I was hoping to see in the first game. He's starting to heat up in the second game, so let's keep that fire burning. Let's go. We're going to come down right here. Going to come down. I don't know what's going on, but hey, he's going to shove off of that guy and gets down inside the 10. It's going to be a first and goal for the legendary sweetness Walter Payton. Going to come down right here. Going to come down, and touchdown. Let's go. All right, come on down. We're going to come down with a halfback plunge. Let's try this one out. Going to come in between the O-guard, O-tackle. We're going to swing around, actually. We got blocked up. And that's going to give us about 11, maybe 12 yards. Not too bad. Nothing incredibly exciting, but it is still a first down and more. Come all the way down here to a halfback blast. We're going to come off the outside, give him the edge, and give him some room to run. He's got one guy to beat, and can't beat him. That might have been a poorly timed truck or just an unsuccessful one. Doesn't pick up a whole lot there either. I'm not as impressed with this card as I was hoping to be, unfortunately. But it is still early. There are still plenty more games. You can shove off of that guy and can't get into the end zone. It's stopping him at about the 2-yard line. First and goal from what looks like the 2. We're going to come with 0-1 trap right here. Yeah, about the 2-yard line. And easy touchdown. He gets laid out, but still gets the touchdown. And we're going to keep going. 55 seconds left. We're going to come down here with a strong toss to the left side. See if we can get him into the end zone. I want to see at least one big breakaway in this video, but it's not going to be there. Halfback plunge right here. And can't do it there. Ooh, this is not looking good for this card. He had a couple of good highlights early. Let's try to get him to the outside on this side maybe. And, okay, he breaks off of that guy. Okay, and nope, he can't get past that guy. So we're going to come here, and, ooh, he's all blocked up there. And can't get a whole lot of anything on that play. Can't get the snap off. So that's going to go ahead and end game 2. Once again, it's not looking very good for this card, unfortunately. At 96 overall, I was expecting him to be an incredible card. He is the highest overall running back in the game, and he's kind of letting me down so far, unfortunately. Game stats, he racked up 110 yards and 3 touchdowns. Way better than the first game, but still a far cry from the 200 to 300 I was expecting. He's a really good card. Like I said, 93 speed, strength at 91. He's got 94 acceleration. He's got that high agility. All kinds of great stats. I want to see him go off in one of these games. And I'm hoping that it's going to be right here against the Atlanta Falcons. If it's not, we do have one more game, and then if he still doesn't go off in that game, we will add one more to it. After all, this is the Christmas special, and I want to get some incredible highlights with Walter Payton for the Christmas special for you guys. Start off with a halfback plunge to start the game. And right here, we're going to come down and shoves off of that guy. Come on. Okay, that's a good start. We're down inside the 5, first and goal. Right here, halfback plunge again. This one was magic a second ago. And we're going to bring him on the inside. Easy touchdown. Let's go. All right, so this is looking good. We're going to come all the way down to a halfback lead dive. Taking him up the middle seems to be fairly successful against this team. Shoves off and gets taken. Yep, gets taken down there. About a 15, maybe 20-yard gain, give or take. All right, there we go. We're going to do a minor lead way to increase our blocking stats. And, ooh, keep going. Yes! Touchdown! Let's go! That's what I was looking for out of this card. That right there! He's been hiding that magic from me. Let's go! Can we do that again? That was amazing. That was his elusiveness kicking in. And we tripped. I'll take full credit on that one. We literally tripped over our own guy. If that one lineman hadn't been laying there, that would have been a breakaway touchdown. Oh, that's frustrating. And he can't do it there. He's going to kind of back off a guy. Gives us about 7 yards there, maybe 8. All right, we're going to come down here and... Ooh! Yes! Let's go! Touchdown! Now on to the next run. All right, we're going to come down with buck sweeps working incredibly well. I'm just going to keep going with buck sweep. It's eventually going to get, yeah, countered. There we go. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11, maybe 2nd and 12 right there. All right, we're going to come down halfback blast on the left side. Let's change it up a little bit. I was actually hoping to kind of trick him, but it didn't work. Okay, shove off of one, can't get past the second one. That's his problem. He's great trucking, but once he hits that first guy, he's just too slow from the way it looks to be able to pick up and keep going after that initial truck. He just stops for too long. But he's going! He's gone! And Yes, let's go! Touchdown! All right, we're going to come down right here and swing around that guy. Going to come down. There is no way! No way! Haha, let's go! Let's go! Okay, 3 seconds left. Can I get the snap off? 1 second. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, okay, we got the snap off. And do we get anything out of it? Oh! Go! 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 Yes! Let's go! Let's go! Oh, that was an exciting way to finish that third game. What are the stats looking like? Oh, man, let's go. 270 yards and 6 touchdowns. That is the game that I was expecting from this card. All right, now we're going to jump into another Overdrive match. I'm going to go ahead and go for a total of 5. So we are jumping into our next Overdrive match. I'm going to go through a total of 5 Overdrive matches. I'm going to make this a little bit longer video. It's the Christmas special. It's with an amazing card. All right, and for our very first play, we're going to come in with Buck Sweep just to see what happens. He does have slightly less power than us, but he is still nothing to laugh at. It's going to bring us maybe 3-4 yards right there. Going to bring up a 2nd and 7. All right, he does have Gronkowski. He's going to be racking up a lot of points in the air. And that was just a dumb play all around. Not even going to try to defend that one. That was just all around a dumb play. All right, we're going to come here and we're not going to get anywhere. Halfback blast to the left side and see if we can break. Oh, open field if we get past one guy. And we do. Let's go. That is the power of Walter Payton. Zigzags along and gets into the end zone. Let's see if we can do the exact same thing again. If he runs the same coverage, we can just burn past that one player back there. We're going to truck through him. Can we keep going? Oh, we do get blocked up and taken down. Truck through 2. Third guy just laid us out. Come here. We're going to go halfback plunge and take us to the right side of the field. And see what we got. No luck there. Try halfback base. All right, so we got a halfback base right here. He's going to come down. Cuts inside. Nobody's going to touch him. Touchdown, Walter Payton. All right, now we're going to come down with a buck sweep right here. Going to come down to the right side, see if we can avenge this mighty play. Don't get in my way. My offensive lineman laid me out. He's trying to cut through, and he kept going and laid me out. I'm not okay with that. That's the kind of thing that gets an O-lineman benched in the NFL. Now, I'm not going to do it again because I know he's going to lay me out. But then I get taken down to the backfield. I had an opening! Halfback dive right up the center. See if this can help us out here. And we get maybe 2 yards. Nothing big there. Gonna bring up what looks like, 1 yard gain, 4th and 13. I'm gonna come here with a strong toss and see what happens. Ooh, we get taken down for a huge loss. Walter Payton is not impressing me in this game. We're gonna come here with a buck sweep. And that O-lineman is getting in my way, and oh, we're not down yet. Okay, now we're down. If that O-lineman would stop, I could break through. That's 3 times in a row that he has cut off a touchdown. Oh, that is frustrating. Halfback search right here. At this point, we're just trying to see if we can get him in the end zone. And we're not going to. That was a very bad game. I'm not at all impressed with that, and the stats are pretty poor, to say the least. So let's go to game stats right here. Wow. Wow. Okay. We racked up 38 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's sad. I'm not going to lie. That's pretty abysmal. That's pretty poor. Let's go ahead and jump into one more, and hopefully we can end on a big game. Another 200-yarder, but let's see what happens. We're playing up against the Raiders. Let's see what we got here. Come down and okay. Shoved out of bounds around the 6. But that was a huge run to start the game. This is looking good so far. Try 0-1 trap right here on the 5, I believe. And we're going to be yanked down by that D lineman right there.
All right, here we go.
Come down here. And I think he got in. Maybe. 3rd down. We're going to go with 0-1 trap again. We're right there. Touchdown. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. All right, we're going to come all the way down. Halfback search. Throw him out to the outside and just see if he can make something happen. Okay, we have open room. He's gone. Yes! Let's go. Touchdown, Walter Payton. That is the 2nd touchdown of this game, and we still have plenty of time on the clock to pull in a couple more. We're going to come down right here, pull in this gap. 1 guy to beat. Can't beat him. We had one guy to beat on that play. The truck failed, and he just kind of pulled us down. It's a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. We're going to come in with a buck sweep right here and see what happens. Going to have to cut in, and yeah, that play was dead from the beginning. That's looking at 2nd and 9. That's a 1-yard gain. Let's go out to the outside. Halfback search to the other side this time and see if it's any better. And it is. It is. Maybe. Okay. Blockers. Touchdown! Walter Payton. Let's go! Number 3 of the game. Still a little over a minute left on the clock. We're sitting at a minute 10 right now. Plenty of time to get him down the field and score 1 or 2 more, but not on that play. He's going to get dragged to the ground. All right. Halfback base. Maybe this will be a little better for us. Maybe. Okay, he failed the truck. Went out of bounds. Let's try halfback sting to the right side. This is a reversed play. Give us a little bit of change, and we're going to get maybe 7 yards there. Looks like 7, maybe 8 yards. Going to bring up 2nd and 1. That was a 9-yarder. And we're going to come down here and just kind of wiggle in between these guys. Breaks through one. Shoves off. Falls into the end zone, but still gets the touchdown. 19 seconds left. We're going to come with a buck sweep once again. All right, everybody's running around. We're going to come down. Do not get in the way. Don't get in the way. Don't get in the way. Don't get in the way. Touchdown! He's going all the way to end the game! Yes! All right. 4 seconds left. We might be able to do it again. We're definitely winning this one. Can we do it again? One guy to beat. Oh, and he trips up. Huge game to end it on. We definitely blew out this guy. 737 to 209 is a massive victory for Walter Payton and the Redskins. All right, now let's go ahead and take a look at those game stats. Wow. 187 rushing yards and 5 touchdowns for Walter Payton. I am impressed right now. And that will wrap up the Walter Payton gameplay. So once again, I do want to give a huge shout out to Madden Plug 1997 for letting me use his account for this amazing Christmas special. Walter Payton is an incredible card, and while at times he was a bit frustrating, on the games that he was able to break away, he was putting up incredible stats. I am impressed by this card, and while I personally will be sticking with Dickerson, if you need a good running back, Walter Payton's Ghosts of Madden Past card is an incredible addition to your team and is definitely one worth considering. But once he manages to get within 2 or 3 yards of that line, he's easily breaking it for 5-10 yards, if not a touchdown. So as long as you have strong offensive linemen and they don't trip you, in the case of my guys a couple of times, then you should be pretty much perfect for Walter Payton. Now, like I said a second ago, he is a verticals running back, so he'll get a boost on your team if you run the verticals game plan. There's plenty of great verticals linemen that you can line up alongside this guy with the perfect mix of stats to complement Walter Payton's abilities. Thank you all so much for watching. Merry Christmas, by the way, and before you leave, if you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up down below to let me know. Also, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy what you see, please go ahead and subscribe down below. If you hit the bell next to the subscription icon, you will get notified every time a new video drops on this channel. I try to drop a new video every single weekday and occasionally on the weekends, so make sure you have your notifications turned on so that you never miss an upload. Also, if you want to join the Discord associated with this channel called The Locker Room, I will leave a link pinned down in the comments below for you to do so. There's about 80 amazing fans of the channel in there. We're always talking about new content that's dropping, new players, tips and tricks on the game, who to swap out for who, so on and so forth. So if you want to join an amazing community of about 80 Madden Mobile players that are fans of the channel, go ahead and join down below. I look forward to seeing you in the locker room. This was a bit of a longer video, but it's a gameplay video, and those are always lengthy, so I do thank you all so much for sticking around. Merry Christmas, everyone. Enjoy the time with your friends and loved ones. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this Christmas special up. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always, I will see you in the next Madden Mobile video.